Baiklah, kita sambung seterusnya ke part 2 untuk chapter 4, yang mana kita akan cover bahagian censorship in cyberspace. Part 2, and this subtopic, censorship in cyberspace. Since the internet already made public, cyberspace has become another medium for people to communicate, use for searching, servicing in application rather than conventional platform. Okay. Disebabkan itu kita ada internet censorship law. Okay. So kita ada two types of act that covers the internet censorship laws. Number one is the Communication Decency Act, DCA tadi tu, dan juga Child Online Protection Act. Okay. So dalam CDA ni, it's basically untuk melindungi children agar tidak masuk ke website-website yang tak sesuai untuk kanak-kanak. So YouTube pun dah provide YouTube for Kids. Kalau kita sebagai parent ada setting yang kita boleh guna untuk block, filter website untuk anak-anak, create account YouTube, createkan account Facebook supaya kita boleh monitor pergerakan mereka waktu mereka buat searching and so on so forth. So punishment dia agak harsh, 100,000 in dollar ataupun 2 years in prison. So for COPA pula is basically need proof, perlu kena tanya age, sama ada 18 tahun ke atas atau 18 tahun ke bawah. Dan even harsher punishment. Next is child pornography. So child pornography is already an offensive content, but then again in that pornography lagi specific, child pornography pun menjadi satu perkara yang sangat-sangat offensive. So ia melibatkan any content yang melibatkan kanak-kanak dalam keadaan yang tidak sepatutnya. Right, this is Child Pornography Prevention Act extended the law to include virtual children as well as other images where real adult appears to be minor. And then kita juga ada beberapa kaedah dalam controlling offensive speech. Selain daripada kita ada undang-undang, akta, kita juga ada applications untuk filter, setting yang lebih specific, and so on so forth. Okay, daripada yang tadi ni kita ada alternatives. So what are the alternatives? Kita boleh keep track members activity. Kita boleh, kalau nak keep track members activity, kita kena guna mekanisme macam penggunaan account, like ke, subscribe ke. Kita boleh track balik history activity. Okay, expelling subscribers who post material banned by law. So contohnya kalau dalam Facebook group pun kan macam-macam orang akan postkan. So admin akan kata admin akan beri peringatan, dan jika masih ada violation dia boleh ban member tersebut. Online communities apply these things. Social network sites pun and of course removing offensive material. Okay, censorship in cyberspace, ini case study. Alright, ini case study. Case study pertama tu average internet users and users lah. Ini nanti kamu bacalah bagaimana penggunaan user ni. Dia kata Bob frequently uses mobile phone including his computer, tablet and mobile to update his Twitter, tetapi dia agak reckless, agak lupa ya. Dia pinjamkan tablet dia, dia benarkan kawan dia gunakan tablet dia, dan kawan dia secara tak sengaja post something dalam account Bob. So dan konten yang kawan dia upload tu offensive. So, ada orang buat report, so siapa yang akan dipersalahkan? So dalam kes ni macam mana Bob akan handle? Okay, ini contoh case study lah. So nanti kamu boleh baca, dan case study contoh ni boleh baca lah ya. Alright, okay, next. Ini pun another case study. Okay, kita ada 4 case studies. Bagus juga case studies ni ya. So continue lah. Alright. Yang ni adalah global. Kenapa jadi macam ni ya? Global impact, itu yang tadi ya. Global impact of censorship. Kita ada illegal content, from different country, proxy access block site, and they block everything instead of one single thing. Jadi global impact censorship slide yang tadi tu. Dan sekarang ni kita ada censorship yang mana Yahoo French dan other nation censorship yang comply with foreign law for business reason. And also dia kata display and sales of Nazi memorable items are illegal, and then UN akan block certain website terus. Okey, antara topik censorship dengan anonymity nanti, ini ada dia punya breach ya. These are the breach between the content. Usually offencer dia tak akan pakai original identity. Okay? Dia akan hide dia punya identity, hide dia punya information, so that they have more freedom to post offensive, malicious content. Sebab apa? Itu fitrahnya. When kita hide our information, we are becoming more vocal, more aggressive to be posted inside the internet. Okay, anonymity, anonymous, datang daripada word anonymous, is a state of being anonymous. Alright. However, kalau dekat US, dia being anonymous is protected by the First Amendment. Maksudnya dia tertakluk kepada what we call it negative right ataupun liberty. So dia ada juga isu yang kita allow to be anonymous. Contohnya pengadu dalam satu jabatan ada staff dia mengadu akan ada bribery dalam jabatan dia. Maka yang itu identiti dia akan dilindungi. Tapi dalam internet censorship, being anonymous usually prompt ataupun menjurus kepada negative impact. Okay. So being anonymous can be used by individuals, business, law enforcement, macam saya kata tadi, SPRM ke, bribery, police, informer, and intelligence services. Tujuan untuk anonymity ni ialah to hide information, of course, to protect privacy of people. This is on the positive side. And then to protect of freedom of expression. Tetapi bila ada violation of this purpose, maka it leads to negative punya impact. So dia ada positive and negative impact. Okay, so bagaimana anonymity ni dikaitkan ataupun dilihatkan bersama community? Ya. Community ada yang menyokong, ada yang menentang. So it's debatable. Ya, perkara ini debatable. So supporters for anonymity katanya it's necessary to protect privacy and free speech. Setengah orang cakap jangan lihat pada yang orang yang berkata, tapi fikir apa yang dia katakan. This is the supporter of anonymity. The opponent of anonymity is believe that those who hide the information are antisocial, dan allow criminals to hide the information from the law enforcement. So there are the pro and cons. It's debatable. Okay, so that's why mechanism macam tracing balik, track balik, kena ada what we call it forensic, internet forensic, untuk kita gunakan kaedah untuk trace balik those yang menjurus kepada crime, menjurus kepada negative impact. And then kita ada protecting access and innovation. This is basically it's a direct censorship. It's not only for factor to limit amounts of information available, tapi dia juga sometimes law and regulations are lobbied by the large company to restrict their competition. Ini dari segi lobbying lah. Mekanisme ni memang banyak kita pakai di negara-negara maju, yang mana mereka nak melobi akan sesuatu aktiviti ataupun sesuatu projek. Okay, net neutrality ni is a principle that support no restriction on the internet by service provider or government. It would prevent restriction on content, site, platform, types or equipment that may be attached. Network owners cannot interfere with content. So net neutrality ni maksudnya service provider dia hanya menyediakan platform, dia hanya menyediakan infrastructure, tapi dia takkan lihat dari segi content. That is net neutrality. So it's basically common carrier, contohnya macam TM, time. So sekiranya enforcement perlu investigate, mereka kena bagi kerjasama. They can't hide or support individuals. They just provide the infrastructure. Okay. Alright. Next is control of data on net neutrality. Supporters of network neutrality wants a legal mandate to ensure that ISP free access to cable lines and the model for dial-up internet. Kalau dia boleh bagi accept tu, maksudnya dia boleh tap conversation over the line, dia boleh capture. Tetapi ISP sepatutnya tak boleh masuk sesuka hati without any warrant ke any instruction from the enforcement. Okay, to ensure that the cable company cannot screen, interrupt or filter internet content without court order. ISP pun tak boleh ceroboh klien dia punya content. Cannot interrupt. It's illegal. They can also be charged kalau dia orang. Next, rights and freedom. Net neutrality ensures that the internet remain free and open. Some opponent of net neutrality argue that the net neutrality is a violation of the property rights and the internet services. Ini macam debatable lah, siapa yang oppose, siapa yang support. Okay, deregulation. is the act or process of removing or reducing state regulation. Yang ini macam kita tadi kata ada pertindahan antara persekutuan dengan state so tapi dalam contohnya macam Amerika, diorang state punya law sometimes tak sama dengan federal punya law. So it depends on how the state perceive the regulation. Okay, deregulation can be distinguished from privatization. Maksudnya privatization ni can make their own regulations. Privatization is the process of transferring ownership of businesses and enterprise agency and so on and so forth to the private sector to operate for profit and non-profit organisation. Okay, forms of privatization kita ada, kalau kat Malaysia ni kita ada GLC lah yang mana dia ada share issues of privatization, dia start selling shares dalam bursa saham. Okay, asset sales privatization, boleh jual beli aset yang ada dan juga boleh melabur menambah aset. Voucher privatization, distributing share of ownership to all citizen, orang boleh beli share syarikat tersebut bila dah delisted in the bursa, you can do that. Privatization from below is a startup new private business in formerly socialist country. We are not socialist country. Okay, so jadinya tapi socialist country ni banyak apply this capitalism semuanya and then business people in capital somehow diorang tak dekatkan diri diorang dengan what we call it, the government regulation. Sometimes they think they above the law. Itu capitalism lah two different. But then privatization leads to that. Alright, saya akan setakat ini untuk part 2.